Everyone knows Rowan Atkinson as one of the greatest comedians of all time. His expressions alone can make even the simplest moment unbelievably funny.
The thing I find most tricky is when people don't recognize you particularly, but half recognize you. You know, it's that strange thing of where they go...
Especially for you.
Oh, thank you.
Mine's bigger than yours.
And may I say, Tracy,
Well, good night.
good night.
Got the camera. Would you mind taking it to the tip?
But have you ever wondered how the name Mr. Bean came to be? Rowan himself once explained the story behind it in such a funny way that most people have never even heard it.
I wondered about the name. Bean, has been, a vegetable, no?
Yeah. We started with, you know, zucchini. And, and
Mr. Zucchini.
Mr. Zucchini,
Yeah.
or Mr. Potato, or Mr. Cauliflower, or Mr. Cabbage, or, you know, Mr. And then we just sort of thought, Bean. Bean, you know, it's short and it's silly. And I'd quite like to do a sitcom of some, you know, a situation comedy of some kind.
I know it's sitcom.
Sorry, I know I'm trying to... I thought I should.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Stage performances are usually entertaining because of the chemistry between multiple actors, but Rowan has the rare ability to make an entire audience laugh all by himself without needing anyone else on stage.
Well, might be more suitable for 9. If you'd like to step this way. Here, let me help you up, sir. No, it is a tricky bit of floor that deceptively flat and unimpeded.
One of my favorite performances is the award ceremony sketch, where Rowan's character has to accept an award on behalf of Sir John Gielgud. The awkward pauses, perfect timing, and hilarious script make it unforgettable.
David, perhaps you'd like to say a few words, David.
But what a delightful object it is that John has won. Although, you know, I'm sure I will very soon receive one myself when I next buy 10 gallons of petrol at a Texaco filling station. So what is it that Johnny has got that makes him stand apart from other actors of his generation? Well, I think we all know the answer to that one. Syphilis. Of course, to win an acting award is always a great honour, but to receive one here in the heart of London's famous West End on an occasion such as this hugely diminishes that honour. To announce my retirement from the acting profession in order to begin a lifetime of work amongst the mentally handicapped.
We thought we'd reduce the chances of that by at least taking it completely out of the 20th century, which was the century we were in at the time, and set it back.
More of that Oxford education coming back.
Yes, you did.
Rowan's comedy isn't just about funny expressions. He has an incredible sense of timing. He knows exactly when to pause, when to react, and when to deliver a single line that leaves the audience laughing.
The French, are you here? Okay. If you'd just like to come down here with the Germans, that'd be lovely. To the groom and to his lovely horse, wife. And I just know that their marriage will be as happy and satisfied as I was when I paid off those 2 prostitutes earlier this morning. And finally, Christians. Christians, Ah, yes, I'm sorry. I'm afraid the Jews were right. If you could come down here.
He also isn't afraid to use dark humor, whether it's jealousy, misunderstandings between men and women, or even jokes involving death. Rowan presents them in a clever and playful way that never feels forced.
Yes!
If I wasn't making allowances for the fact that your son is dead, he'd be out on his ear.
He's dead?
Yes, he's lying up there in sick bay now, stiff as a board and bright green. And this is, I fear, typical of his current attitude. I find this morbid fascination of yours with your son's death quite disturbing. What I'm talking about is his attitude. And quite frankly, I can see where he gets it from.
Well, it wasn't me that beat him to death.
Well, that was perfectly obvious to me from the first day he arrived here. I wondered then, as I wonder now, if he might not have turned out to be a very different boy indeed if you had administered a few fatal beatings early on. Are you mad? I'm furious. In order to accommodate the funeral, I've had to cancel afternoon school on Wednesday. This is preposterous, isn't it?
Another reason I admire him is his storytelling. Even when he's simply talking, he knows how to build suspense and deliver the perfect punchline.
Tom, sadly, was blind. An affliction he bore with great fortitude, especially considering he was also deaf. His only power was that of speech and song, and we all recall his enormous voice joining lustily in our hymn singing. Of course, being blind and deaf, Tom never actually knew what hymn we were singing, which seemed appropriate, because we never knew what hymn he was singing either. In fact, and they brought him on a stretcher, a man who was sick of the palsy, and they cried unto him, "Maestro, this man is sick of the palsy." And the Lord said, if I had to spend my whole life on a stretcher, I'd be pretty sick of the palsy too. And they were filled with joy and cried out, Lord, thy one-liners are as good as thy tricks. Thou art indeed an all-round family entertainer.
And if you've never watched Rowan Atkinson's interview with Elton John, you're missing out. It's one of the funniest interviews I've ever seen, filled with witty jokes and brilliant exchanges.
Funny name, Elton. How did you come by it?
Well, I used to be in a band, and I wanted to become a singer in my own right, and I wanted to choose a name, and the saxophone player in the band was called Elton, so I chose that name.
Hmm? Did you ever consider John Elton? Well, there is a verse in that song in which, talking about the eyes of the person that the song is about, you sing, "Excuse me for asking, these things I do. You see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue."
Yes.
What I'd like to know is this. Is it this sort of chronic forgetfulness that led you to forget that Elton is not, in fact, a Christian name at all? It is a surname. Many consider your masterpiece, of course, to be the album Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. And there is one song that people are particularly moved by called Candle in the Wind.
Yes, a lot of people seem to like that song.
Now, this song is in fact dedicated to Norma Jean Baker, who, of course, changed her name to Monroe Marilyn.
Marilyn Monroe.
My point exactly. Marilyn is a Christian name, so it comes first. Can't you see that? Are you word blind or something? I mean, it's...
I've had enough of this.
Oh, all right, no, wait, please. I'm sorry.
Has anyone ever told you that you're the absolute spitting image of that Mr. Bean? And I said, well, actually, I am the actor who plays Mr. Bean. And you said, I bet you wish you were.
That's what makes Rowan Atkinson truly special. It's never just the expressions, the script, or the dialogue. It's the way he combines all of them with flawless timing to create comedy that remains timeless.
I actually had a chance to talk to Richard Curtis once, and I was asking him about his beginnings in comedy, and he said that when he was at Oxford, he thought he was pretty darn funny.
Right.
And he was going to go up and do something in a review.
Right, yes.
And he said, but before he went on, he goes, this guy goes up there, who he had never met before,
right.
And holding just a piece of paper, he made everyone laugh for 7 minutes without saying a word.
Right.
And he said that was you.
That was me.
Yeah, and he goes, it was so, he found it so demoralizing.
Can I stand up? Is
Sure.
that okay? Look, well, I can stand up. I'm standing up. Am I allowed to stand up? And where I can't remember very well now, so this won't be at all funny, but I'll do it anyway.
Great.
I'll do it anyway. Where he came out in the audience were there, as indeed they are here tonight. And I came out just going... Anyway, it was something like that.